Hey, Paula Patio here. I hope you're having a great day. I know I am. I'll tell you, it's been really crazy down here. I was in the middle of working on something for y'all in regards to calling, our life choices, vocation, getting the word out in reference to Jesus, how we could serve him in our employment and in our daily life. And then all of a sudden, it was like the carpet was yanked out from underneath me, or the wind was blown out of my sails. I guess the best way of describing what I'm going through right now is kind of like an animated state of suspension. It's like Jesus has his fingers at the scruff of my neck. He has lifted me up above the ground. My feet are going 50,000 miles an hour, and I'm not going anywhere. I think I know what he wants me to talk about, and that's why I'm going to do this video. And I'm telling you right now, it's 12:30 in the morning. You know, I really should be sleeping. But I'm awake, so I thought I would talk to you. So what has been going on in my life? Well, I'm just kind of like looking around, watching the news, very lightly, but I do plug into my Q decoders and, of course, my pastors for studies. And there's going to be some things that I just want to bring to the forefront that you need to definitely be aware of. And, of course, it all goes back to the Lord is coming back real soon. And it's very, very important that you keep Jesus in your heart, because I don't want you to be left behind. And very quickly, I think, this is just my opinion, but I think what we're going to see here, because I don't see another president after Trump. And then you have our popes, yes, our popes, the one that retired, who's still doing stuff behind the scenes, and the one who's in office now, or whatever the case may be. It's like the Catholic Church is really... Please don't get me started on that. And then you have what the deep state is doing, you know... They're kicking and screaming. Jeez Louise. And this is what I think. I think that we're going to see a little bit of justice, and then poof, we're out of here. Because what's keeping our planet kind of together is the church, my fellow brothers and sisters, the Holy Spirit. But once the Holy Spirit is gone, once we are out of here, oh boy. Now, I know that, from what I understand from my studies, that there's going to be a time for people's successes. What do I mean by that? People are going to be making money and stuff like that, and everybody thinks that everything is hunky-dory, peachy keen, when in reality it really isn't. But I'm not too sure if you're aware of this. We're going into a different monetary system. We're going to be going into a gold-backed system. Matter of fact, it might be gold and silver-backed system, but I definitely know we're going into a different monetary system. And there's going to be some rough waters, economically speaking, okay? Literally, listen to what I'm saying. I'm not kidding. And there's going to be some things going to be coming out with. And it's also going to be talking about perhaps things that you might be able to utilize in your life. Because we have to occupy until he comes. In the meantime, it's like, what are you going to do? How are you going to occupy yourself? Well, you know, we walk around this world and we have our day job. And of course, some of us are complaining about our day job because we want to do something else. Well, you know, that's fine. We're to continue on with our life, just as we're doing, keeping our eyes focused and super glued to the Lord. Occupy till I come. But if there's things that you want to do, you know, maybe start a blog, maybe start a part-time job or a career or new business, you could do it. Occupy till I come. I guess the point that I'm trying to make here is to serve the Lord. You don't have to be a pastor. You don't have to be, you know, a deacon or work in the church or whatever the case may be. There's other ways that you could get the word out. We are to shine. We are to help our fellow brothers and sisters, whether they are Christian or not. That's what we're supposed to be doing between now and when the Lord returns. We are to occupy until he comes. And there was this guy, and maybe I talked about this in a previous video. His name is Criswell, and he did this excellent teaching in regards to occupying till I come. And a light switch went on. Blink. Now this teaching that he did, it was back in the 60s. And, it's like you look back, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, 90s, and bring it up to now. You can see it's getting progressively worse and at a faster pace. But again, my point is to occupy until I come. Very, 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 very important that we occupy in God's way. Sure, it's crazy down here. And don't think for one moment that God doesn't know that it's crazy down here. Of course he knows it's crazy down here. That's why we have to cling to Jesus. But you need to think about your future, your eternal future. And that is what I'm going to be going over with you in the future. Until we leave. Until the Lord takes us out of here. So, in the meantime, I'm Paula Patio. And definitely keep Jesus in your heart because he's coming back soon. Have a great day. Oh, and just in case you're wondering, it's 3 o'clock.